JBTV Blues Oasis is on the air. Live from the streets of Chicago. This is the JBTV Blues Oasis.
Yeah, Michael, Charles, and Damien are in the studio. This is a great edition of JBTV from the heart of the Windy City, downtown Chicago. Now, let's do some blues music live at JBTV, acoustic style, sort of, here.
Yeah, let's just rumble a little bit.
Cool,
say, right?
cool. I'm all for it.
Okay, you ready for this?
Absolutely.
Let's do something that's not your typical blues thing, but one of my own songs.
Good.
Which
Well, all these are your songs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which appeared, this particular song appeared on my I'm Nobody's Fool album. I don't know if you remember in 2006 when I was on your show, we released that album on this show.
Oh, really? I
So
didn't know that.
let's do a song from that album to celebrate 2006.
This is awesome.
Because our relationship goes way back. So
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Came a long way from home to be with you, not on a telephone. Sold my car, lost my job. I know that we will never be apart. Haven't slept for a night or two. Couldn't get my mind off of you. But now I'm here and I'm here to stay. I know that I will never go away. It's such a long and dusty highway, but now I'm gonna be with you every day. Play that bass, Weston D. Haven't slept for a night or two. Couldn't get my mind off of you. But now I'm here and I'm here to stay. I know that I will never go away. It's such a long and dusty highway, but now I'm gonna be with you every day. Long and dusty highway,
Great song. Where did you write that one?
Man, that's off the, like I said, Nobody's Fool album that we released officially on your show in 2006.
Wow.
And it's been a regular song on my set list. It's gone through different arrangements and different, as the years pass. But the song is, it's always stood pretty tall.
Where did you first write this song?
Oh, this song's got a history, I guess. I wrote this song way back in about 1985, and it sat in my little archive.
That's like
of
42
songs.
years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, because JBTV is 43 years old.
Yes.
So that song is almost as old as JBTV.
The thing with me is I'll write a song and it'll just sit around. And then when I'm ready to record a new song, sometimes it'll just come to me. And other times I'll just go to the bottom of the pile and pick one out and say, okay, let's do that. It's just,
Wow. So you got another one for us?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
We can do another one. Let's play him some more, a bit more traditional stuff, okay? Let's, giving my heart away for a brighter day. Well, since you left me, honey, you know I started a brand new life. Thought you were the one for me, but all you brought was pain and misery. But now I found myself a brand new pole to lean on. Don't for the house much anymore. Thought you could hang on to me, but I hope you've learned your lesson and you'll let me be. Thought you were the one for me, but all you brought was pain and misery. Oh yeah. But now I found myself a brand new pole to lean on. Don't for the house much anymore. Thought you could hang on to me, but I hope you've learned your lesson and you'll let me be. Thought you were the one for me, but all you did was give me pain and misery. Giving my heart away for a brand new day. Since you left me, honey, you know I started a brand new life. Thought you were the one for me, but all you brought was pain and misery. But now I found myself a brand new pole to lean on. Don't feel the hurts much anymore. Thought you could hang on to me, but I hope you've learned your lesson and you'll let me be. But I'll still hang on to love as long as I can breathe.
Another great song.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah. So, can you do a a song? Let's see. One of the greatest Chicago songs of all time.
One of the greatest Chicago songs of all time.
Isn't there one that stands out that
There is one
Sweet
that-
Home,
yeah, something about
a Bina?
Something about Sweet Home Chicago.
Yeah. Maybe we should do one of those. Or you, I mean, not me, but you.
A brief version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just improvise this thing, man. Let's go. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, Sweet Home Chicago? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Yeah. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, Sweet Home Chicago? 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. Come on, baby, why don't you come knocking on my door? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place? Sweet home, Chicago. Bring it on home. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place? Sweet home, Chicago.
Wow.
That's what we call improvisation.
I think that was awesome. Michael Charles and Damien are in the studio. This is a great edition of JBTV. And this is sort of like a blues oasis kind of show, you know?
Yes.
I had your buddy in here, Keith Scott, a
Keith
few
Scott,
weeks ago.
what a great guy.
Great guy, yeah, yeah. Have you done a lot of things with him? Or
In my early days, more than anything, then he kind of does his thing, and I've been venturing off. So it's been a while. Actually, just last week he wrote me and said, we've got to do something and again. And I said, it's well overdue, so we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah. Well, here's a Keith Scott song. I did some AI work to it, but he was the second person. You actually are now the second performance on JBTV. I mean, I'm not really set up for this, but this is cool, you know. So anyhow, here's Keith Scott, and this is a video. He actually played acoustically the same way that you guys did, except I put some AI to it because, you know, I just thought I'd do it. So we'll see what happens. Here it is right now. This is JBTV from downtown Chicago.
We'll do one of my hit records, Me Mistreat Her. Is that all right? Yeah. You's a me mistreat her. Got the low down ways, girl. You can sing along, Jerry, if you want. You's a mean mistreater. Got the low down wave. You don't make your mind up, girl. You have to head another way. Gave you all my loving, baby, but to you it just don't mean a thing, yeah. That's that Buddy Guy stuff I was talking about. I gave you all my loving, baby, but to you it don't mean a thing. But you took all my money and you keep on mistreating me. You's a mean mistreater. You mistreat me all the time. You're a mean mistreater. Mistreat me all the time. Yeah. You keep on mistreating me, baby. You gonna eat were mine.
So that's Keith Scott. He's a cool guy. And with AI, not the music, just with the visuals, you know.
Yeah, I saw that actually. You sent it to Jane, and so I sat down and watched that show. That was a fun show.
Yeah. I wanted to, I like doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Single bed with one blanket, no pillow for my head. Found a job with little pay, made some friends who live the same way. Nowhere to run when you need a friend, no one there, no one anywhere. Work so hard, I don't know anymore. I don't exist. Maybe I won't exist anymore. My life has been one hell of a job, from place to place like a homeless dog. Made enough money to pay the rent, a little more for a loaf of bread. So hard, I don't know anymore. Feel I don't exist. Maybe I won't exist anymore. Started out in my hometown, lived alone with no one around. A single room with a single bed, with one blanket, no pillow for my head. Found a job with little pay, I made some friends who live the same way. Nowhere to run when you need a friend, no one there, no one anywhere.
The first interview with George Blaze, right?
With George Bays, yeah.
George Bays.
Yeah.
Why have I been calling him Blaze all this time?
I don't know. I saw that on your last show and I thought, well, he must be blazing away up there somewhere, man. George is still up there, I'm sure, looking down at
what
us.
a great musician he was, too.
He was a great musician, but he was also such a gentleman, such a great guy. Because in my early days, he took me under his wing and took me around to his shows, and because he was the guitar player for Junior Wells at the time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's how I got to meet Junior. So I had the opportunity to get up and play with them, on stage, and we just became so close. And him and Phil Guy were my two guys that really took me under the wing. And then there was also Will Cosby, which was Aretha Franklin's guitar player.
Oh, really?
Probably, yeah. He
Wow.
took me under his wing. And BJ, which was Brian Jones, which played with Eddie Clearwater and Joanna Connor and all those great players. So, I was so lucky in the early days to just kind of stumble upon all these people that took an interest, and it all took off from there.
Big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Big ball man, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, you just tall, but that's about all. Well, you got me working, boss man, working round the clock. I want a drink of water, but you won't let me stop, big ball man. Can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, you just tall, that's about all. Take it, Michael. Working round the clock. I want a drink of water. You won't let me stop, big ball man. Can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, you just tall. That's about all. Take us home, Mike. Michael Charles, y'all. That's real blues. I tell you, that's real blues.
Did he
That
play a
was-
lot after that? Did he? Was he playing a lot of shows?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was.
So he played up to the very end.
He played because he got cancer, and he played, I think, right up to the last couple of weeks before he passed.
Did he treat his cancer at all?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it didn't stop him playing.
Yeah.
He played right to the end.
Have you run into Dr. Danny Vankovich, Chicago Slim, at Buddy Guy's?
I ran into him a few years back at the House of Blues. Haven't seen him personally since then, but I know he's a pretty active guy too. So.
Yeah. Dr. Dan, we got to get all you guys together and play at the Preston Bradley Center. What do you think of that, huh?
Be fantastic. It's just the thing is that I've noticed through the years that everybody's in their own little pockets, and to get everybody together is
Well,
it's,
Dr. Dan, to get Dr. Dan, I mean, this guy is like doing surgeries. On his day off, he goes, well, I got like 2 surgeries.
and then he's playing blues in the middle of all that, right?
I don't know how he does it, but, but that's what happens when you're dedicated to something you really love doing. And it doesn't matter how much time it takes out of your life or how hard it gets. You'll always make time to make things happen.
Well, I've learned in my life too, when you've got a passion towards something,
yeah.
it's not really work.
No.
It's something that keeps you going, it keeps you alive. And if somebody tries to drag that out of you, you're not going to survive, man. Because it's not I'm talking survival as a human being. I'm not talking financial or anything. That's who you are. You
Yeah.
need to do what you like. You.
Oh,
you
I
need
know.
to do what you need to do.
I certainly didn't do this for money. Listen to me. I forgot already. I had a studio with lights and cameras and 20 or 34 tracks of audio or whatever
you
we had.
had the visual side of studio, and you also had the recording audio studio. I mean, your place
And
was
you were also a
complex.
first when you brought in Ted Aliota. We did a thing with your son was there.
Yes.
And that was another performance that was among the first.
Got a long way to go.
Searching is something we all seem to do. To go on and live a better life.
I know it's a long road, I know I got a long way to go. Bags packed, headed for the dough. You turn me around, tell me don't go, but I need you to know I gotta face it alone, provide for my home. See, this right here is all I ever known. I'm walking a new path, setting the tone, spit my soul through this microphone. I've been given a gift, so I got to use it. Tapping into minds with the sound of this music. Not so far as to abuse it, but just enough to let you preview it. Just enough to leave you satisfied. Can't be too greedy, don't eat with your eyes. Gotta stay focused, it's a long ride. Lake Effect, Fantasy, Michael Charles 05.
Loving is something we all go through. Some with pain, but all the same, it's a thing called love.
Dying for me is not a possibility, so I'm gonna get up on my feet and make this thing here last forever. No matter how rough or calm the weather, coming together through space, age and time, separated by 12,005, taking great strides to try and provide a rhythm that'll combine rather than divide. Built on visions of one man's dream, one man passion to be his own king. So I'ma take that step past the reject, where your ideas are passed on to neglect, where you learn to respect visions untold, taking a stroll down life's long road, not knowing what it is tomorrow might bring. So I'ma live on and leave behind a legacy. Talk to him, Mike.
is that beautiful music. This right here gonna be that new hit. The sound will take you, have you moving, whether in your crib or in your car cruising. Turn it up, let your speakers vibe. Open your ears to this, let the beat inside. Let it be a guide to show you why that we gon' strive to be the best, no need for why. Let your mind absorb the new flow. I'm giving you the feeling of a lyrical cruise control. Still hip-hop, just with a little twist. Combining two worlds with a new tune to it. Got a groove to it, anyone can feel. With Mike Charles on the strings, you know it's real. Bring majesty in to seal the deal. Bob's your uncle, so just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Got a long way to go.
And so that's the first album. And so we did the first video for it, which is called Dragato,
Dragato. Now, what does that mean?
which is an Italian word. Because
Of all the words to use,
of
Italian.
all the words, an Italian word, yeah, because, you know, my background's Italian. So I don't know why, because I wrote this song and recorded it during the pandemic. Well, I partially recorded, then I finished it recently while I was working on a song called Silenced that got released during the pandemic. So I finished it, and it was one of those moments when I was just come up with the riff and everything. There was just one of those moments, because we're going through that pandemic, I felt like I was high, or I've never been high on drugs, but I definitely know what it was like to be under the booze influence. So
That isn't always the best one.
it's not the best one.
No,
I'm
no.
not proud of those moments, but I don't go there anymore. And it kind of, the pandemic kind of made me feel like that's how we all felt. We were like we were in high or lost, confused. And so the word dragato means you're high, drunk, off your face, whatever. And that's what that word means. So I thought, perfect title for that song. Because that's how I felt when I wrote that song. Not that I was in that position, but that's how I felt about it. So
Cool.
Unusual. It's an instrumental.
Well, I think it's time we see the video right here, right now on JBTV. How do you say it again?
Dragato.
Dragato. I was
Yes.
calling it Delgado.
Close enough.
Dragato.
Close enough. Dragato.
Dragato. Here it is right now. Michael Charles on JBTV as the music continues. This is the show from downtown Chicago with the best music, the best artists. And today we're sort of doing the blues thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, Damien, we haven't heard much from you.
Actually, I'm going to fix this, right?
Yeah.
Once and for all. here,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
So,
He's known as Western D.
oh, really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it's my fault. I
Okay.
gave him that name.
Uh-huh.
There's a story behind
Did you make a T-shirt for him too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's
If
awesome.
You're probably wondering who Western D was, right?
Yeah. I didn't look.
So,
but
I mean, he ain't vain. He just wears his own shirt.
uh-huh.
So, if we have the time, I'll tell you the story
Go-
later.
yeah,
If
we got
not,
the time.
we
Yeah,
got
right now,
time.
right
Yeah,
now.
Well, the story is, I'll just make it really short.
Uh-huh.
We're on the road. We're in Canada, and we're in the hotel room a couple hours before the gig, I guess. And I love westerns. I love the good old West. So I was watching this western movie, and there was this burnt out cowboy that hooked up with this young, thriving young man, and he wanted to be like this guy was.
Uh-huh.
And so he was teaching him the ropes how to be a good cowboy. And I just looked at Damien here and I said,
That's a cowboy.
Western D.
Oh, really?
And that's how it came. I've named him Western. I've been calling him Western D ever since.
Uh-huh.
That's got to be, 3-4 years ago, I guess. Yeah. So, and that's why he's wearing that shirt.
Uh-huh. So how did you guys meet?
I gave him, I lost one of my road crew. So he comes in for an interview and he got the job to be a roadie. So he was my roadie for a good year. And one day I was on the side of the stage signing some CDs and things like that, talking to the audience. And I could hear my songs in the background. Look, it was him playing my songs.
Oh, really?
So I went up to him after I was done and I said, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm just packing up your guitars," like all scared. And I said,
How dare you play
I
his
said,
songs?
"You were playing my songs." I said, "You're playing them better than me, man." And he goes, "Oh, sorry, I won't do it again." And I said, "You're fired." And he looked at me, no. And I said, "You're fired, but I'll give you another job as a musician."
Good.
That's how he impressed me. And he's been playing with me ever since.
Wow. That's a great story.
All true. You know, we've been together for 4 years, but
Yeah.
it's felt longer.
It feels like I've known him for 20 years, man. It's just,
Well,
you know,
that's the way good friendships
yeah,
are,
yeah.
you know, when you meet people and you sort of get along with them right away.
and he's more than just my fellow musician or somebody that works under my umbrella. He's become a very close friend. It's like family to me. He's there. He practically lives in my studio, in my house every day, pretty much these days.
Well,
It's
he's
just-
really
yeah.
smart because he's not paying rent. Good idea.
Good idea, yeah. But yeah, so it's just one of those things that doesn't happen with everybody, but it just happens. So, and as you can see, he's a fantastic musician. So,
So you must have been devastated when he fired you from
was
being
brutal.
a roadie. I mean, it must have been just terrible.
It was brutal.
for a second,
Yeah. And then you had to step up with a brand new job, like overnight, right? How was that first show when you played on stage with him?
Oh, very nerve wracking. I
Yeah?
mean, seeing him on your show, and then I'm up next to him, and I'm just like, whoa, what is this flip? So,
Wow.
Very
Well, that's cool.
cool.
That's cool. All from a Western.
all from a Western, because it's and just to hit me, I'm saying, what's the difference? What the occupation is? You always got the older guy, the guy with all the experience, has been there, done it. That always got to teach the next generation, right? That's how it works. And I thought, well, here I am, Western D.
Yeah.
And
Here you are, rocking like a hurricane. Wow.
I decided to record Wichita Lineman, which is a country song from Glenn Campbell.
Yeah.
I'll throw that in front of a blues audience, and believe it or not, they just, yeah. I mean, a blues audience likes other types of music too.
It's no longer a specific niche format.
No.
It's all blending together. So you can take multiple genres and mix them all together.
Yes.
And sort of have a whole new sound, you know?
Yeah, a whole new sound. And I've just basically, there are probably some blues musicians out there that are going to hate what I'm going to say right now, but it's just who I am. I can't play a show and just play strictly typical blues music. I love it, but it's not me, if that makes any. I'm a songwriter, so I'm going to venture off and write all sorts of stuff because for me, the songwriting is the most important part of my angle.
It's the story.
It's who I am.
Yeah. Have you gotten any endorsements from the equipment manufacturers like guitar companies?
Lately, I had that from a Canadian company a few years back. Seagull gave me endorsement. Right now, I don't know if you've heard of them, Rock Lock. You've probably seen guitar players where their guitars fall off their straps and things like that. This company come up with this thing called Rock Lock. Yeah. All right, Rock Lock, I'm giving you a plug here. That's why you endorsed me.
Right.
And they just clip onto your guitar. You just boom, bang. It takes 2 seconds. And I'm telling you, man, you can throw your guitar around and it just won't come off these Rock Locks.
Cool.
So that's my latest endorsement with this company. And they're just an amazing product. Blows my mind.
Cool.
I mean, there was, before I had the Rock Locks on, I think a month before maybe, we were in Canada. I just dropped my guitar on stage in the middle of the song, right? And I said, this is not good.
No.
So I better get some locks for these things. And I come across this Rock Lock company and they endorsed me right away. So I thought, this is great.
Great. And you could take footage of you smashing guitars and go, now if I just had.
If I just had, yeah.
Wow. Well, you mentioned Wichita lineman. Let's see the video right here, right now. This is JBTV from downtown Chicago.
And I drive the main roads, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wires. I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. But if it snows, that stretch down south will never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And
How's your son doing?
My son is still out in Germany, and I haven't heard from him in a while, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
And,
Typical kid. Right?
Typical. And but you know, my daughter and I we're like this. We keep in touch. She just said he's doing great. So
Yeah. Well, let's see some
busy.
footage of when he was on JBTV with you.
yes.
Yeah.
Was walking down the road. I never saw her before. Saw that look in her eyes. She made me feel real shy. I took her by the hand. I tried to make her understand the way I feel about her. Just like the way she moves. Must be dreaming, 'cause I never seen her face before. Those angel eyes, those angel eyes. Things that she does to me, it gets me hypnotized. Like a rat in a maze, I'm bumping around in a haze. Must be dreaming, 'cause I never seen her face before. Those angel eyes, those angel eyes, those angel eyes, those angel eyes. Those angel eyes, those angel eyes, those angel eyes, those angel eyes.
Well, there you go. Another great edition of JBTV. Hope you've enjoyed our special Blues Oasis, but it's not really blues. It's a combination of just great music. And that's what we're all about.
JBTV Blues Oasis is on the air.